Atmosphere, na?
History.
But it is already with other teacher, na? But what is written in your timetable? Just check.
History of the field.
क्योंकि सब कुछ अलग ही puzzling थे। अच्छा दोनों कुछ मोबाइल में चालू था करते थे।
नहीं कोर्स के बारे में।
क्या कोर्सो? वो क्या होता है?
कोर्स।
आप लोग को इतना सारा मोबाइल टॉपिक्स मालूम है, उसमें से एक भी हमको कैसे नहीं मालूम?
कोर्स अरे स्कूल में।
दो।
रिविजन टेस्ट के साथ इसलिए ना
but the other teacher will elaborate also. मुझे कुछ इश्यू नहीं है क्यों मैं पहले नहीं पढ़ा था क्या you don't know that I was teaching history and then I'm respecting your this one but you understand na इधर डस्टर खा गया where is it इतना बड़ा पेन चलो एक काम करते हैं you guys are also very tired I'm also not so tired तो आज atmosphere का ना explanation ना notes okay because that class ना they had 1.5 lecture of no writing I was उत्तर एक्सप्रेशन हमारे साथ दुश्मनी तो अभी मैं एटमॉस्फेयर का लवली वीडियो देखा 15 पक्का जिसमें जो नींद में है वो सब झाग जाए
20 मिनट
हाँ 20 मिनट इनका हिस्ट्री हम सुनेंगे चलिए so I need some person to help me how would they help Gayatri is the best person to help me what ये हेल्प नहीं चाहिए इधर हाँ lovely so pick up that volume and write only the subtopic I'm going to explain atmosphere structures इसका मुझे टॉपिक का यही कैरेक्टरिस्टिक so now the first part you are only writing that what is the two minor topics second part you are coming here so this is first part अभी minor topic लिखते हैं जैसे two लिखा ना this is A B ऐसा लिखना है and then the third part what is the big topic third part
ozone
हाँ तो उसमें एक ही लिखने का depletion and ozone hole and global warming causes and destruction and last में लिखने का impact समझा चलिए स्टार्ट राइटिंग मीन टाइम आपका बेंच में बैठूं पक्का
यस
ये जरा बच्चों के लिए सर्च मार लेते हैं ये कौन है जूम नहीं पता ओके लड़की के ऊपर बहुत सारा सामान है when you travel in a train or anything you carry all this नहीं इससे भी ज्यादा लेके जाता रहेगा ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है ना पक्का don't your parents shout at you इतना सारा लगेज
कुछ है नहीं
hey listen last time I was speaking about shark is it and showed you videos of shark also and now we have whales and इसको भी बोलते हैं very dangerous it is called as killer whales आज हम लोग killer whale पे नहीं जाएंगे I will be showing you some atmosphere नाइन ICSE डाल के देखते हैं क्या आता है hey any part of the chapter is omitted here पक्का
no
how to say no क्यों मैंने तो वो ब्रांच को बोला सर वो एटमॉस्फेयर रेडिंग छोड़ के बाकी सब निकाल दिया बोला क्या मेरे दिमाग से निकल दिया क्यों लेने का शी इज कॉन्फिडेंट तू आके पकड़ना ओए this is that video I've shown in Cook. You know where it is? Wait. Are you, as he says, take the book in hand. And because he is time again coming near to you, तो डरता है ना लड़कियों से डरता कि नहीं कुछ भी हो कल तो मैंने सुना स्कूल में एक लड़की भगा भगा कर
Sphere can be divided into 5 main today's.
She's attached to that board. Good.
Sphere can be divided into 5 main layers, excluding the exosphere. The atmosphere has 4 primary layers, which are the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere.
Okay, I put the heading in your notebook, everyone, layers of atmosphere. Only heading ही लिखने का और कुछ नहीं, क्या मैं तुम्हें फोन कर हाँ तो heading ही तो लिखो, teaching कुछ नहीं होगा, so that you will not forget. इधर रेड पेन चाहिए गायत्री मैडम? ये ढूंढो तो मिलेगा, वेट आई के तू जा, लेजी बगी, लेजी बॉय. मैंने सुना तू फुटबॉल प्लेयर रहता था. नहीं फुटबॉल तुझे बोलेंगे या प्लेयर बोलेंगे? हाँ जल्दी आ, ये तो रखना चलिए. Look here, the first one she has written is troposphere, so you write troposphere first. Second one is stratosphere. Third one is mesosphere. The last one is exosphere. किधर है मैडम? अच्छा ठीक है, write down. ऐसे कैसे? हाँ तो फिर thank you my friend. आज वो क्यों नहीं आए थे बंधु तेरे दोस्त? वो एग्जाम में तो पढ़ता है. Because for many days I have not seen you with the volume. मैंने बोलते कि भूल गया. Kansha only ना?
Yes.
Why do you tell lies? आप झूठ बोलते हो अच्छा लगता है?
नहीं तो झूठी बोल.
अच्छा तो सच भी नहीं. Yeah, I forget your name, the last page. Her name. What's her name?
Manasvi.
अरे फिर क्यों बोल जाते? I remember as Manasvi or Manasvi.
Before going into main topic, we start from the Earth.
Everyone, now stop
our-
writing. जल्दी कर देना. You are listening na? Video no problem na? I know she is fond of writing.
The Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun.
Now, how many say there were 9 planets? How many planets even now today? 8. What has happened to the 9th planet? Why? But why? Manasvi. Dead planet. People say I don't like it because it has least or no influence over the solar system. Correct? That's the reason.
The Earth's distance from the Sun is 149,600,000 kilometers.
Imagine. अभी मैं बोलता हूँ मैं इतना किलोमीटर ट्रैवल करेगा. Is it possible? Why not? नहीं अगर तू ट्रैवल कर भी लेगा इधर जाके करेगा. Oh no, it is feeling so hot. है ना? So it is impossible. They say even to reach the corona. You know that corona? इससे भी इतना दूर तक भी आपको impossible है.
Note,
इतना दूर भी आपको पहुंचना impossible है. But one of the satellite, I forget the name. Did I not say? NASA has sent a satellite exactly touching here, and that satellite had a
The sound.
sound.
The sound of black hole.
Correct. And they, the material that they made was absolutely heat proof. But एक zone में जैसे उसका satellite तक पहुंचा, फिर वो जल गया. But तब तक उसने pictures भेजा.
the distance from Earth to the Sun is called an astronomical unit,
So what is an astronomical unit? From Earth to Sun.
or AU, which is used to measure distances throughout the solar system. It is the only planet known to have an atmosphere containing free oxygen, oceans of liquid water on its surface, and of course,
Do
life.
you believe that we get all this in Earth? What is atmosphere is made up of?
Blanket of Extra.
What is the what is the meaning of the word blanket?
It traps the heat.
Okay. Do you wear a blanket?
Don't wear it.
Huh? By 12. Acha. And normally, why they said blanket? Because it is taking the earth entire covering, and the first and the most important thing, it protects.
UV rays.
Now, what are ultraviolet rays? Opposite. Harmful rays. Correct.
Roughly 70% of Earth's surface is covered by water, most of it in the oceans, and 30% of Earth's surface
But
is
even
land.
accept this part that 70% is ocean, only 30% is land. But do you think now also we have only 30% land? What happened? But construction कहाँ पानी में? But कैसे? But 30% ही है ना? कहाँ से फिर land लेकर आएगा? We call it as land reclamation. So now reclamation, many part of the ocean and the sea has been dumped with some unwanted things, and they've started constructing. For 2 days, I was running to Bombay side through that Vashi Creek. You know Vashi Creek, no? No, it was only 7 islands were there. But today, can we say the Mumbai's island? They've reclaimed. Bachane likha pura? Khatam? You want to sit? And you look standing better, no? Okay, come. It's your place. Thank you. Oh, I think let it inside or outside is inside. So now look here. Now we say the Earth is made up of atmosphere and ocean. If I want to define atmosphere, the blanket of air which covers the entire Earth, and it not only provides with nitrogen, oxygen, and other gases. How much percentage nitrogen? How much percentage oxygen?
21.
21. And what are other percentage? Hardly 1% or close to 0.9. In fact, I always believe if Earth nitrogen ke jagah par Earth oxygen hota, how much percent? 78. How good it will be. But then, even that 21% of oxygen, which is generally for study, do we maintain that level of oxygen? I'm asking, do we maintain that level of oxygen? For both the questions, is repeated as much. Very good. Through the laughter and looks only she conveys. Do we maintain the same level of oxygen? By she's blinking one eye. It's sure.
You emit more carbon dioxide.
You eat more of carbon dioxide. Why?
No,
Who emit?
the vehicles.
Only the vehicles. Are you sure?
No, we also.
Oh, abhi se muh mat khol. So we always believe the level of oxygen, the level of nitrogen is not constant. You understand the word constant? Substances keep absorbing. Have you heard about this nitrogen?
Let's understand the layers of atmosphere. The atmosphere layers an important role in making life possible on Earth by protecting our Earth from harmful UV radiations of sun. The atmosphere of Earth is the layer of gases,
Okay, that's okay.
commonly known as air, that surrounds the planet of Earth and is retained by Earth's gravity. There are 4 major layers of atmosphere above the Earth that are separated by temperature. Each layers are separated by an increasing or decreasing temperature of the gases in the layer.
And
First layer.
they said 4 decreasing temperature of the gases. I mean, where you will find out the gases which are stored in a cylinder. What is that? इस तरफ आ जाओ अरे आप अच्छा जो भी that is called as LPG. What is LPG? Did you have shaken that cylinder and see what it is inside? Liquid, but how it comes gas? When it is compressed at a high pressure, it becomes liquid. But when you open that, what is that? Cylinder का वो क्या regulator, it comes out with great speed, so it's from liquid to gas. Carry on. Let's see.
layer of atmosphere from the Earth is troposphere. Starting at ground level, it extends upward to about 10 kilometers. 6.2 miles or about 33,000 feet above sea level. We humans live in the troposphere, and nearly all weather occurs.
Now, when he said that word 0 to 10 kilometers, if I say vertically 10 kilometer, maybe like from Vashi to close to Panve, it's 10. Just make that up horizontal. Means from the ground level up till this is called a troposphere. Although we say atmosphere is above us, but atmosphere has various layers. And troposphere is the layer, troposphere is the layer which is very, very close to the ground. And very, very close to you and me as well. So it is a troposphere which provides the suitable
Temperature.
only the temperature के साथ ही रहता है, बाकी सब तो neighbor देते हैं. Suitable environment for which you and me are alive. When are we going to face the danger? तुरंत बच्चे ने लिखा dash COVID-1, COVID-2. COVID-3 हुआ आगे ना दिया है. Correct. So we always believe we are destroying the atmosphere, but exactly we are destroying troposphere. Correct?
In this lowest layer, most clouds appear here, mainly because 99% of the water vapor in the atmosphere is found in the troposphere. Air pressure drops and temperatures get colder as you climb higher in the troposphere. The next layer up is called the stratosphere. The stratosphere extends from the top of the troposphere to about 50 kilometers, 31 miles above the ground. The infamous ozone layer is found within the stratosphere. Ozone molecules.
Now they said intimate stratosphere. What is that word intimate? I think nowadays the girls say intimacy. What is that intimacy? Bolo, what is intimacy? Intimacy है. लड़की का right है या लगता है बार-बार wink करते हो. That's a way of communication. Just pull it back a little bit. Not the keyboard. I said the video. It's a lovely piece of child.
Ozone layer, 31 miles above the ground. The infamous ozone layer is found within the stratosphere.
The word is infamous. What is infamous? Not so famous. Which layer? Ozone layer. What is ozone layer? Whatever the ultraviolet rays comes, it is going to be here only. Without that, what will happen? The skin might get something called a skin cancer. UV rays, ultraviolet radiation, sunstrokes, heat related problems, or the plants may die. Plants die over the two cases in there. The plants are without which you will be getting neither rice or wheat, nor any vegetables. Correct. So if they die, even the animals will die. The animals will die. Don't worry, sir. Exam के पहले रहेगा तो I'm happy. Exam के बाद I'm not at all. क्यों? Exam दिया है ना. It's more like they always connect towards the exam. I don't know how many of you know there is a small, what is that, honeybees. You know what are honeybees? What is the relationship between honeybees and human survival? Correct. Honeybee ka sting experiment. They say if on the earth honeybee is fully extinct, direct signal, all the men will die soon. ये scientists लोगों ने proof के साथ बोला है. But then I am very unhappy. Why only the men? Any link? Why only the men? तो एक लड़की बोल रही है, sir, because of the tortures, because you treated us very badly. many, मतलब social में, history में, as you know history, and it is patriarchal family. What does patriarchal means?
Which man is the head of the family.
अभी कौन है head? तो जहाँ से फिर हम लोग बाहर निकला, patriarchal से बाहर निकला? नहीं. So we always believe the infamous which layer? Why it is infamous? Because there are big holes. Ozone layer depletion. सुना है? चलिए.
Stratosphere. Ozone molecules in this layer absorb high energy ultraviolet UV light from the sun, converting the UV energy into heat. The stratosphere actually gets warmer the higher the trend of rising temperatures with altitude. That means air in the stratosphere lacks the turbulence and updrafts of the troposphere beneath. Commercial passenger jets fly in the lower stratosphere, partly because this less turbulent layer provides a smoother ride. The jet stream flows near the border between the troposphere and the stratosphere. The third layer of the atmosphere is mesosphere. It extends upward to a height of about 85 kilometers, 53 miles above our planet. Most meteors burn up in the mesosphere. Unlike the stratosphere, temperatures once again grow colder as you rise up through the mesosphere. The coldest temperatures in Earth's atmosphere, about minus 90 degrees Celsius, minus 130 degrees Fahrenheit, are found near the top of this layer. The air in the mesosphere is far too thin to breathe. Air pressure at the bottom of the layer is well below 1% of the pressure at sea level and continues dropping as you go higher.
Stop it. So why they are saying this? 1% under the ocean. Whenever you feel the atmosphere is having huge pressure, the pressure doesn't apply beneath filters are here. Beneath the water. I always ask a simple question to all my students. Why can't you and me fly? Pehla, no wings. Correct. दूसरा, हाँ? बोलते विंग लगेगा तो पेट्रोल और डीजल महंगा तो मैं नहीं उड़ सकता. Second, come on. Gravitational pull. 3.
But if gravity was less,
पहला reason बोलो 50 friend बच पर.
we will float, right?
She's saying gravitational pull. It is pulling you down.
If it was less.
Something is also pressing you down. What is that? Pressure. Without knowing this, before Wright brothers invented the aeroplane, many tried to jump from a height and landed on the. And who are the person who got the invention? Sara expression is but answer नहीं. Who invented aeroplane?
The right line.
Who are the Wright brothers? Who can never do any wrong? Like you, sir, उनका नाम नहीं right. But history has shown, or there are proofs, before the 2 American Wright brothers have invented, there were airplanes in India as well. Now, what was that called as? Air India, Indian Airlines, Indigo. So the Viman is called Pushpak Viman. What is that? Who was the pilot of that Viman? It was Ravana. How do you know Ravana? उसने अपना flying license मेरे पास छोड़ दिया था. No, the epic called Ramayana shows that he has kidnapped Sita from that whatever is that jungle, I don't remember, and he had took him to Colombo, Sri Lanka through a more flight-like structure only. It cannot fly long distances, but it could fly. I don't know how true it is. Some people say that part of that one Viman is kept in one of the museums in Sri Lanka. But it is so difficult to understand what might have fueled. You know what it was fueling? Uda case. But then Sita Maya is the victim and Ravana is the villain. And who's the hero? As always, the Ram. But there is one part of the Ramayana history, I will tell you many details, which says that Ravana was the hero and Ram was not the main hero. Yeah. It is a historian known as Kamban. Actually, Google में करेगा तो मिलेगा. A Kamban Ramayana, Dravidian fellow, was written in which Ravana is not a villain. In fact, I can tell you hardcore secret details. The relationship between Ravana and Sita. Yeah. Father. Seriously. Because when this girl takes birth, one of the lightning says that this is the girl who will be responsible for your death, and literally where you work. So he asked one of his courtiers to kill this girl, baby girl. The courtier bichara daya aata hai, he puts it in a wooden box and digs deep inside the earth. So Sita got two blessings. She is deep inside the ground, she will never die, and she will never die due to fire also. So Janak, Raja Janak, that exact place is in Nepal even today. And unfortunately, that is the birthplace of Ram as well as Sita. And that entire Rajya kingdom doesn't have any rain, very dry. And one saint comes, he said, flowing of the land from one direction to the another. And the flowing starts. And the king and the queen stands to see how the rainfall will come. All of a sudden the flow stops or stucks. Correct? Then the king asks to dig the place, what is inside? Because it's a very fertile flowing land. There arises a box inside which the girl is alive. As soon as that Rani took the girl in her hand, they do not have any child for a long time. They name her Sita, and the time they say, this is my girl and my child, heavy rainfall. It's a mythological story, you know. Ek part hua. And why does Ravana kidnap Sita? There is not the truthful story told. Somebody tells that the girl for whom you were sent, killed, she's still alive. Ravana gets panicked because it is going to be the cause of his death. So he sends not the courtier, uska behen. What was her sister name? Kaike Ravana ka. Her name was Surpanaka. Where your friend is there? She mentioned the races yesterday. And then she goes to see who are these people. First, she short mein bol do, or you are interested not to listen. Then there's a girl, not a girl, she's also that Kunsa Ravana family here. She comes in disguise as a beautiful girl and approaches the young and the dashing man, Lakshmana. When she tries to do some, what is that nowadays you call, some fielding lagati around Lakshmani ke saath. Lakshmana will, I'm so sorry, I am truthful devotee of my bhaiya. So what? Sorry, I will not look at the girl. My prime duty is to serve my brother. So yaar, mera ban idhar bhi nahi laga. Then she goes to the Ram. Ram was more handsome than Lakshmana. And again she tries to do the same tricks with Ram. Ram is the Purushottam. Correct? He says, sorry, मेरी बहना, तो लड़की को गुस्सा आता है बहन बोलने से. तो जब मेरा already हो चुका है, and she is my wife. बोलते थे, I approached your brother, वो भी खड़ूस निकला. Sorry, I'm just changing the words. I approached him, but too तो soft शादी हो गया, अभी मैं क्या करूं? तो बोलता मैं क्या help कर सकता हूँ बहना तुम्हारी, बहन मत बोल. है ना? Then what shall I do? So बोलता ठीक है, I will not dissatisfied. I can ask my little brother to talk to you. The पक्का वो मेरा बात नहीं सुन रहा, ऐसा कभी ना नहीं बोलेगा. But I can't force. बोलते ठीक है, at least बोल तो दो. तो भैया थोड़ा सा लक्ष्मण को समझाता है. and he moves away from the scene. And this girl again does all kinds of tricks. Lakshmana is getting frustrated. She's trying to force him. No, karna hi padega mere se shadi. Then he takes one of the dhanush and cuts the nose. तुझे अपना खूबसूरती में इतना घमंड है, ये ले, अपना नाक काट ले तो जिंदगी भर तुझे कोई नहीं देखेगा. She gets very angry. She reports the same incident to his brother Ravana. Ravana, the greatest king. तो ये थोड़ी जाके बोलेगी उधर मैं दोनों के पीछे पीछे भाग रही थी और दोनों ने मेरे साथ ऐसा बर्ताव किया. She turns the story opposite. She reports that I had told that I am the great sister of that great Ravana. They spit on your face. They said, who is that? And what are you going to do? In fact, they want to send a message through me. So what is that? That's why they cut my nose. Ravana, he gets very angry. Now then the story starts. This is all. Uska aage to मालूम है क्या होगा. Second greatest epic is Mahabharata. That also this Panch Pandavas of the Pandavas, they make a beautiful Indraprastha, new kingdom. Kapilavastu is for that Kauravas. तो दुर्योधन अपना भाई लोग का नया पैलेस को देखने आता है. So one of the place it's like water appearance, which is not water. So he tries to skip away. बोलता है कि वो water नहीं है, उसमें चल सकता है, वो चलता है. And there is one other place where it is water-like appearance, but it is actual water. तो ये जाके पैर रखता है, and he falls inside that. Duryodhana, the great powerful brother. So that time, what is her name? Draupadi. She has long hairs. अपना beauty के साथ उसके ऊपर हंसती है. इसके ऊपर. What is the dialogue she says? अंधा का बेटा अंधा. मैसेज के साथ वॉशरूम जाता है. मैसेज इधर रख के जाए. उसमें अलार्म रखा है क्या? अच्छा ठीक. Mobile, what a smart appearance. Then what happens? Duryodhana gets very angry and he wants to take revenge. Now tell me what is the moral of both the epic.
It was not really something
They twisted it, they hidden the many facts.
That's why the wrong thing happened. Duryodhana was kind of good, but
She liked it.
what is Mama told him to do this.
Who, Mama? Shakuni.
Huh.
You know how Shakuni could get the dice, whatever he said? Any idea? इसका भी एक अंदर का story है. Shakuni was a handicapped fellow उस time. No treatment was there. And whenever that Shakuni's dad, I'll tell his name. He approached the queen that get married with my son. They will go to polio patient. I make you sorry. Don't drop लिया नहीं बचपन से. अमिताभ बच्चन का ad भी नहीं देखा. है ना? Then the dad is very unhappy. मेरा बेटा का शादी नहीं हुआ, अभी करेगा क्या? तो dad बोलता है, after my death, my backbone, after my body is put on fire, take it out and make 2 dices out of that bone. And whatever you say, the number will fall on that one. Since it is the dearest dad's fire, since you are a handicapped fellow, you cannot win a king by attacking or war. तो उनको हमेशा इसमें बुलाना और जो तू बोलेगा वही गिरेगा. तो एक बार अगर आपको याद है, अगर आपने महाभारत देखा, युधिष्ठिर क्या करता है, वही डाइस लेता है. तो जो बोलता है तुझे आता मुझे क्यों नहीं आता, करेक्ट. बट वो उसका डैड ने ब्लेसिंग दिया था, जो डाई मेरे बोन से बनेगा वो सिर्फ तेरा ही बात सुनेगी. Look what all the strange stories. So in reality, Ravana was a real gentle, nice man only. But उसका end आने के लिए ये पूरा चक्र घुमाया. Sorry girls, don't take me wrong. So some people say both Ramayana and both Mahabharata. All thanks to the 2 beautiful. She accepted. हाँ, उससे ज्योग्राफी का क्या ऐसे मुझे पूछ रहा है ना. And because when I was explaining Mesosphere, Stratosphere, I could see Ramayana and Mahabharata coming in between. As a koi link nahi. Shall we continue? Okay.
The thermosphere, or ionosphere, is directly above the mesosphere and below the exosphere. It extended up to 700 kilometers, 440 miles above our planet.
When we are making this thermosphere, above that it is exosphere. So now who can tell me where is our aeroplane flies? Confirm? Between stratosphere and tropopause. A line draw kiya rahega. Somebody told me, sir, it flies in exosphere. मतलब तो rocket में जिंदा रहने के लिए सर फिर ये क्या होता है exosphere? मतलब that is closer to the space. Who was the first person who went around the space? Yeah, Russian. Who was he? He is correct. Anasvi. His name was Yuri Gagarin. Which year? अपना birth छोड़ के किसी का याद है? ये 1999. 1917. I make the children learn the dates like this. He did not go outside exosphere. He just took one round, and then he came. But even today, Russia has a strong hold on the aerospace. Okay, play.
The thermosphere absorbed high energy X-rays and UV radiation from the sun, and atoms turning them into ions with a positive charge. The temperature of the thermosphere varies between night and day and between the seasons, as due to numbers of ions and electrons which are present. The ionosphere reflects and absorbs radio waves, allowing us to receive shorter wave radio.
If I said about radio waves, it is present above 85 and below 700 kilometers from which level? Ground surface. And what is this radio is important for? Radio. Very good. Every pilot is attached to the ATS. What is ATS? Air Traffic Service Station. If the flight is taking off from India and it is flying to America, there might be good 7 countries or 8 countries. ATS handover karta hai, that here I am disconnecting, you may connect to the ATS of Pakistan. And Pakistan ATS continuously baat karta rahega, while let's say. And when the Pakistan boundary comes to an end, then that ATS will hand over to Afghanistan. Although they have a mariners couples, although they have a particular plan or anything, but without ATS, but without ATS, the pilot is as good as like a blind fellow. So which flight vanished until date not found? MH370, the Malaysian Airlines with 128 passengers, took off from Malaysia and it need to reach China. अभी तक नहीं मिला है. फिर क्या लोग क्या विंडो से जंप मार के बाहर आए क्या? तो ऐसा पूछ रहे सब फ्लाइट के ऊपर बैठ के ट्रैवल कर रहे. हाँ डेफिनेटली. और दे टुक रोको भैया हम जरा पहले स्टॉप में उतर. So now the government of international aviation, they have disclosed that plane as a ghost plane. So there are some good English movies made, but वो movies मुझे देख के ऐसा लगा कोई बंकर बनाया लोगों ने. फिर इस एक एलियन आया उसको निकल गया फिर लेकर किडनैप किया फिर उन लोगों को क्या बोलते स्लेव बनाया फिर उसका ये क्या स्टोरी बनी है ना. तो फिर मम्मी को बच्चा विश करे मम्मी योर प्लेन शुड नॉट बिकम अ क्लोज्ड प्लेन ना. तो मम्मी क्यों बेटा ऐसा बोलते नो आई हैव सीन अ मूवी. हाँ यू विल बिकम अ स्लेव. ये स्टोरी कौन तो बिलीव करे. So always remember mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Now everyone, lot of good things have been done. So put only the heading structure and start drawing the diagram, either using the text volume or using the textbook. I'll also draw the thing. And yours. But I don't think that is good. This is better. Here. But you want that?
No, it's
That's good. Either Atma or Atma, but enter draw perfect say. Come on, I'm waiting. बेटा सीधी सीधा क्या पिक्चर हाँ और आगे 132 so it is 0 actually known as 0 दिया 8 kilometer to 18 is it
Yes.
it is 8 up to 18 kilometers. Tomorrow also make a good day. It's very disturbing, is it? Very annoying also. Especially in. So what is the solution? Don't come out. Huh? क्या बोलता है? Why? Rain girl.
Read. Bioforces.
अच्छा cancel हो जाता है. Very good. Tomorrow. Oh my God, why?
Volunteers.
No, but only many people like his lecture or then why people only cancel? What you cancel? Then 50 to 90 kilometers. This is stratosphere. Which chapter is going on in history? This week? Complete? So quite an interesting chapter, is it?
Yeah.
कुछ पुराने का sound आया. Stratosphere, then this is Mesosphere. Then it is 90 to 400. Yeah, I'm just drawing a little bit smaller. Huh? Lovely student has written so beautifully. I should give small chocolate. Hey, you eat chocolate, Radhika? Gayatri. कौन है बार बार अंदर आता है कौन है अभी तक नहीं बोला मुझे कौन है गायत्री ये आपका कजिन सिस्टर कजिन ब्रदर वही कौन है गायत्री who is disturbing your name me that's very sad might be the your last generation huh believe in that not so much but I believe in it. I exactly know what I was in last generation अरे पूछो क्या आधार कार्ड मिस कर लेकर सीरियसली और उसमें बट मेरा शक्ल नहीं रहेगा फिर तो क्या फिर दोनों जगह में एक ही शक्ल देगा तो क्या बोर नहीं हो जाएगी है ना मनस्वी I was very handsome see ऐसा नहीं करते और वो तो टीचर ऑन गायत्री दैट्स वेरी बैड इधर देखो मुझे देख के बोलो अच्छा ये hey did everyone draw it
Yes, sir.
I will look at the board mirror diagram is not so good enough but it is quite understandable in next 5 minutes I will ask you to pack up your bags and I'll explain the whole things what the structure of atmosphere किधर है वो 8 क्या है सेंटीमीटर है
8 kilometers.
हाँ तो फिर डालना कभी सेंटीमीटर मिलीमीटर आएगा तो क्या होगा हर जगह किलोमीटर has to be दे देखो मैंने भी डाला देखो how good is my student she has drawn even satellite also Where is aeroplane coming? Oh, she has written aircraft. Good, good. That's beautiful girl. Good. ये तुम्हारा दोस्त को आज जो भी मिस हुआ ना बता जानवी ना मुझे क्यों टोटल बना so shall we run this video or stop it or more historic stories पक्का आप पूछना पड़ेगा मैं क्या अपने स्टोरी सुनाता है वो सब्जेक्ट मैं पढ़ाता हूँ वो बंद करो जो मैं नहीं पढ़ाता वो स्टार्ट करो पहले ना पहले तो क्या होगा अभी मैं क्या क्या करूँ ना I'm a single little bit tidy person हाँ बोलो मैं दिल का बात बोलो I can read minds also little bit
broadcasts from other parts of the world electrons which are present the ionosphere reflects and absorbs radio waves, allowing us to receive shorter wave radio broadcasts from other parts of the world. Temperatures in the upper atmosphere range from about 500 degrees Celsius, 932 degrees Fahrenheit, to 2,000 degrees Celsius, 3,630 degrees Fahrenheit, or higher.
Yeah, what is the difference between Fahrenheit and degree centigrade? It is a measurement only. In India, we express the temperature, express the heat by temperature. In Europe, they say it is Fahrenheit. We said yesterday I had 100-degree fever. Fahrenheit. How much it is close to? It is 38 or 39. Correct? It's like we measure the distance in India as kilometers, and they measure the distance in meters. Yeah, beautiful answer. Miles. When you go to a gym, not now, maybe you're too young to go there after 18, or now also you can go, but do not lift the weight above your shoulder because that will put your growth down. There the weights are measured in kg here, but there they are measured in lbs. Huh? Labs नहीं है. So always remember, now we are up till somewhere here 90 kilometers, 400 kilometers. ये exosphere उन लोग ने बोला है कि उसके बीच में एक thermosphere and mesosphere है. Sorry, thermosphere. That is somewhere in between the exosphere.
The thermosphere is ionosphere and exosphere.
Ah, that's correct. And above, if you move, it is an exosphere, which is not required for you, not required for me also. No radio waves, no signal, nothing. Okay, let's come to this.
Layer of Earth's atmosphere. It extends from the exobase, which is located at the top of the thermosphere, at an altitude of about 700 kilometers above sea level, to about 10,000 kilometers, 6,200 miles, 33 million feet.
Sorry, look at that. It is miles, not kilometers. How much? 10,000 kilometers. I remember it is 0.57 meter is 1 mile. Due to some medical issues, I'm not going.
The solar wind. This layer is mainly composed of extremely low densities of hydrogen, helium, and several heavier molecules, including nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide, closer to the exobase. The atoms and molecules are so.
We will just wind up if I have any other. 2 minutes, but the lecture ends at 35. And let's see this lovely small.
Who's ready to hatch some cool pets? Click.
चुप बैठना यार तेरे लेवल का टू किडी है ना let us see that ozone layer depletion
15 to 35 kilometers above Earth's surface. And
Beautiful,
that's
beautiful.
called ozone.
now you can pack up
The ozone layer barrier is Earth divided the human sun. However, the pollution of the ozone layer is causing a lot of atmosphere is made up of 6 layers. Second layer, called the stratosphere, contains the ozone layer. The ozone layer is made up of 120 molecules called ozone, which contains 3 oxygen atoms. Ozone is a gas in the atmosphere. There are only about 20 molecules for every 1 million molecules of air. But it does a very important job. The ozone layer acts as Earth's sunscreen, absorbing about 98% of damaging ultraviolet or UV light. But the ozone layer has gotten thinner. Chemicals called chlorofluorocarbons or CFCs are the
I think CFC suna hai na? Which substances that we use heavily? Only AC. Refrigerate. What else? All the coolants. Now the government of, not India, but many government have come forward and said, let us stop using. Okay. Now let us be here. Let me just wind up the entire chapter. What this friend of yours has written. Atmosphere, blanket of air. And composition that we have done. Composition matlab what are it is found in? Nitrogen, oxygen, and inert gases. How many inert gases?
5%.
Are not, which are the gases?
5%.
Only carbon dioxide. Argon, radon, krypton, xenon. There are many 9 elements. आप लोग का science में है ना? And then we have the word atmosphere that we have already done. Then when we use the word structure, that beautifully we have done. So under thermosphere, we have ionosphere and we have exosphere. Then now we have that word ozone and its separation, which the video is on. First, what is the meaning of the word ozone? The 3 molecules of oxygen make one ozone component. Okay. And then ozone hole. Now between the entire ozone layers, there are deep black hole like thing. Normally black hole is in sunspot. But even in ozone, we have black. Now, what is the problem? That since this high-speeding jet uses that combustion, due to which this ozone, and it is a danger signal. And then next, we'll be studying the word global warming. What is global warming? It kaisa style? Idhar dekho ya to udhar. Both are looking in a very stylish manner. Abhi also stylish.
Heating of the
Earth's surface due to the emission of excess.
greenhouse gas.
That is carbon dioxide. You know what is the good thing about the carbon dioxide? It can absorb more sun's heat and more global warming. A country like Pakistan experiencing severe floods. 7,500 glaciers are there. And only minimum rain, glacier ka pani 75% pura melt bhi ho gaya. So that is the thing. And then something called as destruction of ozone. That also we will be discussing. Then greenhouse effect that she was saying. Now the government of India, no, entire governments are reducing the greenhouse effect. And we'll be studying the main cause is deforestation. You know what is the meaning of the deforestation? Large scale reckless cutting down of trees. Reckless. Without understanding its importance. Next, we'll be studying its impact. Rise in the sea level. What will happen if the sea level is rising? The land surface was also only 31%. You remember? That will also be submerged with water. Next, it is precipitation change. Abhi jo abhi chal raha hai. Not only in India, even in Florida, even in America, rainfall, winter, summer, all disturbed. कभी भी rainfall होता है, कभी भी summer बढ़ जाता है, कभी भी temperatures low होता है. That's the trouble. So that is global change. And what is radiation imbalance? Generally, we have heat balance. बोलते हैं आप लोग को एक साइंस में टॉपिक में किया रहेगा. How much amount of the Earth, Sun, temperature? That much amount is radiated back. अगर 50% दोनों में है, it is okay. If the absorption is high, radiation is less, then the trouble starts. अभी कैसा है? Absorption less है और radiation, absorption more and radiation is less. Next, we are saying agriculture. Next to importance of the impact of the word agriculture, we are having only one thing very important. Since the temperatures are rising, what it is going to affect? The amount of water the plants are absorbing. Next, we'll be studying what are the water resources available and what are the diseases which are increasing due to the problem in rising of global. Absolutely clear. Now, what you do when you are meeting the next lecture, whatever questions that you can solve, since many are not with the voluntary say now only, you don't know. That's it. Whatever question you want to solve, solve it and bring it back. And only atmosphere. I don't get the complete map. And that anyway you are going to do it. Do it in what sense I'm saying? Because this one I'm saying just because we have already completed the chapter. Once it is completed, it is your duty to complete the question. Okay, actually,
Yeah, I'm not sure.